is ask them for the same proof of funds. And here's the thing, Mr. Seller, if they can't give it to you on the spot, right now, like I just did, you know what that means? That means they have to get it from somebody else. That means they're not the ones with the money. And if that's the case, I would hope that you would come back to me knowing that I can get this deal done each and every time. What is up, guys? It's your boy, Chris the Shark, back again with another free video. This one was due to your request. A lot of people DM me and say, can you talk about what do you do when you start competing with other companies? This is something I'm very familiar with. As you guys know, I'm in the SoCal market. It's highly competitive here. So I got some sauce for you guys today. I hope you're ready. First things first, 9 out of 10 times you're competing with a wholesaler. It's very rare that you're competing with an actual cash buyer, because most of the cash buyers don't do this shit. They get deals from wholesalers, right? Here's a couple little tricks of the trade that will help you each and every time. Number one, and you guys have heard me say this probably 3 or 4 times now by the time you're seeing this video, is that the best close is always a good opening. And that's such a powerful statement, right? Because if you're in rapport, if you have a relationship, if you're connected with the person you're dealing with, they'll go with you just because they like you. I've literally had deals where people have told me things like, you know, Chris, you're about 5 grand less than what these other guys are paying, but I just feel good dealing with you because I like you, I trust you, et cetera, and the relationship holds them to me. So that's one, right? Have strong rapport, be very hands-on with your customers, make sure you nurture them through the whole process. Every time you could think of to call them, reach out to them, this just reinforces what you're trying to do. But if that doesn't work, here's something else that works like a charm. I mean, literally like 99% of the time, right? What I like to do is I tell the seller, I say, hey, listen, I understand this is a competitive environment. You're probably getting offers from all kinds of people, right? But the truth is, a lot of these other guys are just trying to shop your deal around to other people who actually buy deals. We actually buy deals. So what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna send you a bank statement right now, proof of funds, showing you that I can buy this deal. What I do is I get on my phone, or I have Joe or whoever's doing it for me. We instantly send them a bank statement showing that we have the money to close. And we do this while they're on the phone. We say, okay, pull out what we just sent you. They look at it. We say, that's a live bank statement from this month showing you that we have the funds to close today. If you're considering taking a higher price from somebody else, what I want you to do is ask them for the same proof of funds. And here's the thing, Mr. Seller, if they can't give it to you on the spot, right now, like I just did, you know what that means? That means they have to get it from somebody else. That means they're not the ones with the money. And if that's the case, I would hope that you would come back to me knowing that I can get this deal done each and every time. 9 out of 10 times that works. I mean, actually 99% of the time that works. Now, the question for you guys is, well, what if I don't have proof of funds, okay? There's ways around that. One, you could team up with your cash buyer. Remember, this is a relationship business, okay? So if you have a cash buyer with a good relationship, get with him and say, hey, let me use your proof of funds whenever I need it when I get in these type of situations. That'll usually work most of the time. 2, if you're here in the California market, in SoCal area, anywhere from Temecula to the high desert, from LA to Palm Springs, if you're in my area, you can partner up with me. If you're gonna get deals and bring them to me, you can call me and I'll provide the proof of funds for you, okay? And then if that doesn't work, there are some little tricks of the trade out there. I don't know if we can even get into it on IGTV, but there's some services out there where you can pay for proof of funds. Also, you can contact a hard money lender, tell them you want them to write you something saying that you have a working agreement for them to fund your deals. There's so many ways to do it, guys. But the bottom line is this: if you're in a competitive market, you better figure it out, because this alone will help you close more deals. Every time we get in this situation, which is probably at least once or twice a month, we get the deal every time because we send them the statement right there on the spot. The next thing is, what do you do if you're competing with Zillow, right? Or Open Door, or one of these big, huge companies that have proof of funds and they have lots of money? Well, the one edge you can have over these companies is you can have what we call the mom and pop advantage. A lot of people, especially older people that are usually typical clients that are selling these type of properties, a lot of them are afraid of corporate companies, okay? A lot of them like dealing with mom and pops. So once again, I hate to sound like a broken record, but this goes all the way back to the best close is a good opening, okay? If you open up the customer, they like you, they trust you, they know you're the local mom and pop shop, you can just literally talk them out of it by saying things like, hey, listen, Zillow doesn't care if you're gonna be in a jam after the escrow closes. We're the ones that are gonna show up with a moving truck. We're gonna help you through this process. We're the ones that's gonna deliver the paperwork to you. We're gonna bring you coffee, we're gonna do all these things, right? You're basically showing them that because you're the mom and pop shop, you're gonna go above and beyond the price of the sale and make up for that in service, right? When you're dealing with me, you're dealing with a family-owned company. We're here to hold your hand through the whole entire process. I know it can be intimidating dealing with escrow and title and paperwork and all this stuff. That's stuff that these guys aren't gonna do for you, okay? And not to mention, these guys are gonna charge you all kinds of percentages and fees and this and that. You know why? Because they gotta pay for the fancy offices. They gotta pay for the company cars for their employees, right? We don't have to do that. We're a nice little brick and mortar mom and pop shop. We're more concerned about our longevity, our long-term relationships with customers. We're gonna take you by the hand and make this smooth for you. I'm telling you guys, the shit works, okay? To sum up this IGTV for you guys, when you're competing, remember, with the big guys, use the mom and pop advantage. This shit works. Leverage that relationship, leverage the customer service. If you're competing with another wholesaler, you wanna get proof of funds. That's gonna squash out the little guys. If you are a little guy, that's okay. Partner with me, partner with a big guy that will provide this for you so we together can squash out the other little guys. If you found value in this video, do me a favor. Tag 2 or 3 of your friends, comment. If you wanna win a free coaching call, follow the steps below. I'm picking one person every other day, doing free 30-minute coaching calls. Also, just a reminder, Sharks Academy is coming out soon, okay? If you like this type of stuff, this is literally like improv off top of my head, just doing this, okay? But in the Academy, you're gonna get hands-on videos with training and scripts and just all kinds of stuff. I don't even want to make this too pitchy, okay? If you're interested in it, DM me. I'll put you on the list. When it gets released, you'll be one of the first people in the group, all right? Thanks, guys.